I've been sitting and fishing this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less than money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
It's week 13 of the 2024 season. And up next, we'll see the rocket arm Joe Milton. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Browns and the Broncos under the lights on Monday night.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to... And off we go from Denver. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense, led out by their rookie quarterback, drafted 12th overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Here's Nix to throw right away. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Nix to the air. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They go back to the ground with Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You look at this Browns defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Nix. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a man who played his college ball on Rocky Top. A Vol for life, Charles, their rookie quarterback from Tennessee.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Milton now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Here's Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. To throw, it's Milton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Throwing is Milton. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, here's Nix. That escapes us, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
To throw is Milton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Milton. And it's caught. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Now Milton. Touchdown, Browns. Jordan Akins, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver's offense now set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
This 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Reynolds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Caught left side, Williams. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Javonte Williams, 36 yards. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Browns offense and their star running back Nick Chubb getting set to take over once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns.
Okay, great.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Browns at 9-2 to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Off play action. Milton sliding out of the pocket. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jordan Akins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage? And this will be caught at the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Broncos switch. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw. Nix. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 7-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Broncos.
Back to throw. Milton. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz from 4 yards out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Dosich. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Nix to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Warrior 70.
A final shot before break. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Chubb on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Milton. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch force fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They give to Burton, the fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. Taken right around the 44. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. He's going to drop it. And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Out quickly to Judy. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Operating from the gun, Milton. Touchdown! Amari Cooper with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Pushing his way through, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Nix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and they will remain well behind. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Here's Milton now to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Here's Milton. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams.
The speed of Jordan Hicks on display there as he gets the tackle for loss. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the... Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 13. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
To throw, it's Milton.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Here we go.
To throw is Nix. Same connection, Dulcich once again.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Reynolds, 33 yards. yards. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Chubb will get the call running left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Milton. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. They give the Chubb out of the gun. 108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
They go up the middle with Chubb. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
False start, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Now it's Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Nix from the shotgun.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with Williams. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Result of the play is a turnover on
Go! Hurt, hurt!
Handoff comes to Chubb. Running right through him.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. They run it again with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here.